Boris Johnson, England's best ever player. No, I'm joking. No. What he is, though, is, well, actually, his official title, I'm pretty sure, is Prime Minister, but he's been called many things. Muppet, clown, racist. He's been called many things. But to say, his official title is the Prime Minister, and unfortunately for this country, he's one of our last and only hopes of us actually surviving this coronavirus. So we're all pretty fucked. The coronavirus, or as Donald Trump calls it, the Chinese virus, or the China virus, either one, pretty accurate to be honest with you, has come over from China, or Asia to be. Some scientists say it's more Asia, but China. We'll go with China. As Donald Trump says, it's the Chinese virus. We'll go with that. Yeah, a few weeks, well, say 4 weeks ago, I mean, the coronavirus was pretty much a joke, to be honest with you. And so was this man. Well, he still is. But the coronavirus is no longer a joke. It's pretty much swept the entire Italy, France, Spain, China are lying about it, so we don't really consider what they're doing. But right now, it'll be basically down to Boris Johnson for us to actually survive this. If Boris Johnson, which he has now kind of put the country into lockdown, but in my personal opinion, he left it way too late. He closed the schools too late. He's put the country into lockdown too late. I just don't think he's done enough, and many people agree. I mean, this virus is sweeping the nation. It's killing thousands in Italy, hundreds in this country, and we've only just got started. This country's not even peaked yet. But he's finally pulled his thumb out his arse, licked the shit off it, pressed the button, and actually put this country into a somewhat kind of a lockdown, which has been muchly appreciated by most of the British public.
It's Corona time! Hey, it's Corona time right now!
What Boris Johnson has done is said you can only go out the house for one jog, walk or exercise purpose a day. Essential shopping for foods, which of course you have to keep down to a minimum. Travelling to work if you cannot work from home. And I think that's kind of around it. So realistically, unless you're shopping, going to work or on a jog, which you're only allowed one of a day, there's no reason for you to be out of the house, which is going to help a lot. Obviously, with pubs and schools and all that closed, and cinemas and gyms and everything closed, it's going to help a lot. But you've still got the people going to work on trains, on buses, walking the streets. So will it do that much? I suppose really only time can tell. But right now, what he has done is, because they put the country into a somewhat kind of a lockdown. I don't think it's quite as strict as Italy, but we're not as bad as Italy yet. But we're going to get there. So, to sum it up, do I think Boris Johnson has acted correctly? Yes, I think what he's done is needed, and I think what he's done is the right thing. Do I think he's done it quick enough? I just don't think he has. I think if he'd have shut the schools down a week or a few days earlier, put what this lockdown thing he's done a few days earlier or a week earlier, I think it would be a massive improvement, and I don't think we'd get as bad as Italy. I think he's acted a little bit slow, not quite done it quick enough, and so we will get as bad as Italy. So yeah, I just don't think he's quite done it. He hasn't quite done what was needed at the exact time, and I mean, to say he's let down the British public, and I mean, he did what he thought was best. He did what his advisors thought, but I mean, realistically, I think if he'd have put these, certain rules in place a little bit earlier, I think it would have helped massively. But obviously, it's a huge impact on the British public not to be able to go out, so it was swings and roundabouts from really. Either way, he was going to get hate. So Boris, the Jammy Dodger Johnson, I think he's done what was right. Well, he's definitely done what was right. He's done what was needed, and whether he's done it quick enough, we'll find very soon. Whether we get as bad as Italy or not, we'll find out again in the coming weeks. I say it was never going to be easy for him to make the decision, and I think he's eventually made the right one. For me personally, a bit earlier would have helped, but other people say otherwise, so I'm sure we'll find out very soon. They were my opinions on what's happened so far with the coronavirus and the lockdown. Do like, comment and subscribe. There's going to be daily lockdown videos, just documenting what the fuck's going on in this lockdown really, and see how shit this country really gets. So like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching, you bunch of nonsense.